Inside Scoop on the Tang!
Today we are going to interview Empress Wu Zhao, who traveled all the way from China. We are also going to get some inside scoop on the Tang, which was from 6/1880 to 9/20 AD.
Hi, I'm Nikki Tam, here with Empress Wu Zhao.
Ni hao!
Oh, sorry, hello. So, I have some questions I have to ask, so let's get started.
Okay.
So, how did you manage such a large empire?
I managed a large empire by using a bureaucracy. And a bureaucracy is a government chopped up into tiny pieces so that it's easier to organize such a big empire.
Wow. So, what other ideas did you use to help run your government?
I adopted mainly Confucian ideas because they influence a lot of people and they have a great influence on society, and we also adopted his ideas because so many people look to him for comfort and guidance.
So what was one thing that you created?
One thing I created was a law code, and this law code was helpful because it applied to everyone. And it didn't matter if you were rich or poor or powerful, but it applied to you and it applied to everyone in China.
So what did you use to keep your government safe?
We organized a special military that also includes a well-organized government, and our tax system helped fund the military.
So what else helped your government run smoothly?
Our government ran smoothly because we had a detailed tax system copied after the Tang Dynasty, I think it's pronounced. And this system was used throughout the empire and was able to raise money and fund many things like the military.
So you have lots of people in your empire since you're so big. So how did you know who ruled what in the bureaucracy?
Working in the bureaucracy meant you needed to have passed an exam. And once you passed this exam, you got to choose from any job in the government. And it was mainly upper-class people working in there because they could afford the education.
That must have been hard because almost no one passed. So how did you become empress?
It's a long story. Well, I was born into an important family, and when I was 14, I was taken to the emperor's palace as a concubine, and I realized that I enjoyed living in the palace. And so I tried and wanted more and more power. Through deceit and cunning, I was able to become part of the palace government, and when the emperor died, I manipulated and had people killed to be able to put my son on the throne.
You killed people?
Yes. And he was a weak ruler, so I made him leave the throne and I took over as empress.
Moving on. So what else was happening in the dynasty during your time?
Around this time, the Umayyads made Damascus the capital of a large caliphate. And in 632, Abu Bakr became caliph because Muhammad had died.
How do you feel about that?
Well, I think Abu Bakr was a strong leader who used the military for everything. And as for Damascus, those poor Arab Muslims, they had to walk so far.
Thank you, Empress Wu Zhao of the Tang Dynasty. That was a good interview. So, stay tuned for the next episode when we interview the Tang Dynasty. So, tune in next time.
Bye!
Whip walk, make it hurt.
Go faster! Ha! That didn't hurt. Stupid whip. Ha!
Are you tired of a dull whip? Do you want to make it hurt even more? Well, introducing Whip Walk. It's like a lotion for a whip. It makes it hurt even more and faster.
Thank you.
Ah! Whip Walk, why?
Thanks, Whip Walk.
Side effects may include
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Keep away from small children. Whip walk. Make it hurt.